Okay, very good. All right, so we are going to do some more systems of equations word problems. The ones we did yesterday were pretty simple, right? They were pretty straightforward. It was 5 eggs and 3 bacon cost whatever. So 5e plus 3b equals cost, right? So they were really easy to set up. These are slightly harder. You have to start to think about things. You're actually going to create 2 equations. And the 2 equations, let's just read it through once. Skylar bought 20 songs on iTunes. And there were 2 types of songs. Some were Linkin Park songs and some were Green Day songs. If the Linkin Park songs cost $1.25, I'm sorry, what? If the Green Day songs cost $1.50, and he spent a total of $28, how many songs of each band did he get? So I have 2 unknowns. What are my 2 unknowns?
X and Y.
All right, in this case, I'm going to do Linkin Park songs, which is L, and Green Day, which is G. Does that make sense?
Wait, who's Linkin Park?
It's
Linkin
a
Park's
band.
a rock band.
But nobody knows
Transformers, they did. Oh, they're very famous.
And it's funny because
They did
Sky
Transformers,
listens to none of his music.
it. Do Hamilton. Put Hamilton.
So,
Change
but the main thing is we have L for the number. Think about what L stands for. L is the number of songs, right?
Why?
By Linkin Park. And G is the number of songs by Green Day. Okay, so you just have to understand when you're making these. So if I find L, I'll know how many songs they bought of Linkin Park. If I find G, I'll know how many songs that they bought of Green Day. I'm sorry, what did you say?
When you get one of them, just subtract that number from your
Correct.
from that number,
Correct.
whatever it is.
So we've got to think of 2 equations. And there's going to be 2 equations. One of them is going to be, we've got 2 equations. That's what we need. And the first one of them is going to be a quantity. Okay?
Yeah.
So right now, just think about it for a second. I don't know, that's a possibility. Boxes might work. But right now, quantity, we're going to do one equation that's going to be quantity. And we're going to do another one that's going to be value. Okay? So if you think of these 2 things, quantity means the number of songs add up to a certain amount. Value means the cost of one song, cost of the number of songs by Linkin Park, plus the cost of the songs by Green Day equals the total cost. Does that make sense? Value is money. Does that make sense? Quantity is just the number of songs. Value is money, right? So value, I'm going to put a dollar sign here, just so you remember, okay? So, first of all, our quantity. How many songs did I buy?
That's what we're
Or
trying
did
to
he-
figure out. 20.
How many songs in total?
Total? You brought 20.
And how many unknowns are there?
2.
2. And what can I create? What equation can I create?
L plus G equals 20.
Does that make sense? The number of L, the number of songs of Linkin Park, plus G, the number of Green Day, equals a total of 20 songs, right? That's pretty easy. Good. So L plus G equals 20. Okay. Now we've got to do value. And value, you have to understand, we're going to take the L and the G and we're going to put the value of 1 L in front of L. And we're going to put the value of 1 G in front of G. And then the total value is the total amount that he spent. But think about it. If he bought 1 Linkin Park song, how much would it have cost? $1.25. If he bought 2, how much would it have cost? So, as the L changes to the number of songs he bought, if I multiply that times the cost of 1 song, that would give me the value of the Linkin Park. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put that in front of the L. 1.25.
Wait, Why don't we change it to cents?
Okay, let's change it right to cents. Let's just do that. 125L plus, and then G, what would I put in front of the G?
150.
150G equals what?
28 dollars. 2,800. 2,800. Oh yeah.
2,800, right? Because we got to move, we're doing it all in cents. 2,800, okay. So now, there's our two equations. Does that make sense to you guys?
Wait, Gary, wouldn't you need to change the top one too then? Yeah. Would you need to change
Yes, I
L
do.
plus G?
Yeah, now it would be really easy to do this with substitution method,
Yeah.
right? If I subtracted the G from both sides, then I had L is equal to 20 minus G, and so in place of the L, I put 20 minus G, and I just did the distributive property.
Yeah.
But,
But Gary, does the
but I
20
think, well, actually, so that's one way you could do it. That's totally one way you could do it. Another way would be systems of equations. I'd probably do systems of equations for me, but either way is fine.
Wait,
Doesn't really matter,
do we
actually.
need to
They're both
change
pretty easy.
20 though?
No, because it's not a dollar. It's
That's
not
not a
dollars,
dollar
it's
amount.
just a number of songs.
But what we have,
Oh, okay,
right?
that makes sense.
what we have to do though is we have to get the number in front of one of these to be the same. So, what do you wanna do?
Substitution. Multiply by
Do
150.
you wanna do substitution? How many people wanna do substitution? Raise your hand. One, two.
That, you can't do, it's
Three,
harder to do substitution.
four.
No.
Alright, how many people wanna do elimination? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elimination's gonna win this time. So,
Wait, but that's so much harder. Then you have to multiply by either 150
Yeah.
or 125.
so that's, you're gonna be amazed at how easy that is. Watch this. 1L times 100, what do you wanna do? Which one should we eliminate? G's or, let's eliminate the L's. Let's just,
multiply by a negative.
so, 100, I'm gonna just do it down here, okay? I'm basically multiplying this whole thing times 125.
Negative.
Negative 125. So we've got negative 125L, that wasn't so hard, minus 125G, that wasn't so hard. The only thing that's hard is this, that's pretty easy. So 20 times 125 is equal to 2,500, negative 2,500. That's pretty easy. Now I just draw my line and I have a positive 125 here and a negative 125 here. I'm going to add these two equations together, and that's going to cross out my L's. I'm going to have 25 G's left over. Do you agree with me? Is equal to 300. Do you agree with me? And if I divide both sides by 25, what would that give me? 300.
12.
Whoops.
12.
Sorry, that's 25.
12.
Is it 12? Okay, so G is equal to 12.
12 cents?
No,
No,
12 Green Day
songs.
songs.
So
So that means that there's 8
So,
Linkin Park songs.
Skylar bought 12 Green Day songs. So now I just go up here and say 12 plus what is 20? 12 plus 8. So Skylar bought 12 Green Day songs. Do you see why it's helpful to have that as a G instead of an X or a Y? Because you immediately know what it is. Green Day songs. And 8 Linkin Park songs, right? I can't believe you guys don't know Linkin Park.
I know Linkin
I
Park.
know.
but it was just that,
Plus,
like,
if they did Transformers was directed by Michael Bay and nobody liked Transformers.
Yeah.
I'm a
Nobody
Green
listens
Day.
to that.
That's a
I
great
know
song.
both.
Okay,
I know both Green Day.
fist of 5, you get it. Does it make sense? Yes or no? Fist of 5?
We're still writing.
Okay, sorry. Can I erase and do another one?
Yes.
Let's just do one more. Just to be sure that we're clear on how it works. This doesn't erase very well.
It's not as bad as the green marker in the word.
Yeah, that's true.
Marker does
This
not.
is a different brand of marker. Okay,
Gary, no
so here,
advertising.
number 2.
Just use Expo. No advertising markers on.
Okay,
Expo, why Expo today, 25 cents?
okay.
Oh my god.
So guys, let's write together. Manuk
What?
bought
Why me? I don't want to.
a bunch
Oh, cookies.
of Valentine's Day
See, we need a bunch of cookies in this class.
Yes.
Valentine's Day candy for myself.
They're gonna put.
We just write V-Day.
Should I, what would I put? This is on video. I better not. Okay, I'll do a
Oh,
bunch of
no.
Valentine's Day socks.
Gary, what is our homework?
Okay, socks
Gary, show me what you put on.
I'm gonna know.
with cute
No, don't put that on the video and take it off of the homework too.
No, you don't want
with cute hearts. I don't know, what did I say? With cute hearts all over.
Gary, don't make us do that. Mom.
Okay.
Please just like Sharpie over it in every single homework.
I really need to see it now.
He also bought
You'll need to see this now.
a bunch
Now I want to do my homework.
of.
No, you don't.
Okay, guys, keep writing. He
Wait,
also
Gary, are you
bought
still on pencil?
a bunch of goggles,
What?
Valentine's Day?
of racing goggles, but I'll just say goggles.
Oh.
What
A
is my
racing
shopping
goggles.
cart?
What is my life?
Okay, if
Duke shopping at Sam's,
he spent
flirting with Sam's store.
What?
I'm go.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay, if he spent, guys, listen up.
Sharpener's horrible.
Okay,
Jackson.
if he spent $16.65 for a total of 11 items, comma, and the goggles cost $2.50.
How much money was it?
And the socks cost 95 cents, comma, how many of each did he buy? How many of each did he buy?
If you read this through, it doesn't read very well.
I'm sorry?
That's why Gary's not a
It doesn't read very well.
That's
It
why
doesn't.
Gary doesn't teach English. That's why Gary teaches math.
Manuk bought a bunch of Valentine's Day socks with cute hearts all over. He also bought a bunch of goggles. If he spent $16.65 for a total of 11 items, right? And the goggles cost $2.50 and the socks cost 95 cents, how many of each did he buy? So, I know that I'm gonna have goggles and socks. So I'm gonna say V for Valentine's. V for my Valentine's Day socks and G for my goggles, right? V is my number of Valentine's Day socks, right? And G is my number of goggles.
Or you could just do S for socks.
S, because S looks like a 5, that's why I don't like
Yeah.
S. That's why I chose V.
This looks like a
The way I do 5s and S's, they look very similar. So,
Wait,
okay,
Gary, how do you do a 5?
looks like an S.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Like in
We
that.
have like the same handwriting.
Gary, can we please Sharpie over
Yeah,
that
I do
problem?
5s,
Giddy,
like-
giddy.
Gary,
Because you do like all caps and
If I do it
Yeah.
fast though, it's
He
gonna
does
look like an
five.
S.
Gary,
Yeah.
Gary, can we at least Sharpie over the word
The word, which word?
in the problem?
That's exactly like Carmen.
No, it's
Like-
Gary, we all want to know what's on that problem.
No, we don't. No, you
Okay.
don't.
So what's my
You do
first
not.
equation? What is my first equation? No, have a seat.
G plus
Oh,
V.
I know. V plus G equals something.
V plus G
11.
equals
I need
9.
something over there.
11 items.
It's not embarrassing towards me, it's just very not good.
Okay, Valentine's Day
I'm kind of afraid.
socks. The number of Valentine's Day socks plus the number of goggles equals 11 items, right? Okay, and so then, what's my second equation? Wait, say it again? So 95 cents, and I'm gonna make it into
95B
95B,
plus 250.
250G equals,
Wait, why is it 200? Oh yeah.
1665.
does that make sense? Right? Makes sense, right? So I'm gonna multiply the top equation. I personally prefer, I think it's pretty easy to do this right now with the elimination method, but feel free to do the substitution if you prefer.
95.
But I'm gonna multiply everything by negative 95, right?
What's 95?
And I'm gonna do it down here.
11 negative 95.
So negative 95 V minus 95G is equal to, what's 95 times 11?
995.
1045. Negative.
I was way off.
So they're all negative down here, they're all positive here. I'm gonna just draw my line, I'm gonna add the two equations together. It's gonna make my V's cross out. So 250 minus 95 is 155, is that right?
45, but yeah.
Well, 100 from 250 would be 150. If I'm taking less than that,
155, yeah.
gotta be 155. Is equal to 5
620.
from that is 0,
620.
620?
Yeah, 620.
Okay, there we go, 620. So now I just divide by 155. And I see that, let's see here, 620 divided by 155.
10.45.
I didn't get that. I got G is equal to 4.
Wait.
Oh, I got that.
So I know that he bought 4 goggles. So how many Valentine's Day socks did he buy?
4.
No.
He bought 4 goggles,
We bought 7.
Oh.
7 goggles, right? So
Hey, 4.
because 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. So he bought 4 goggles
The marker's squeaking, and it's annoying me.
and,
7 socks.
what did they say? 7 socks
Or whatever else it really is.
with hearts.
Boxers.
They're boxers.
It's
With
boxers.
cute hearts. Okay. Very
Funny
good.
thing is, I was just actually drawing boxers with polka
Three
dots
minutes
on them
left. We did
yesterday.
it.
We did it. Okay.
We did.
Just to 5. Did you guys get them? It's pretty straightforward.